Hey YouTube family, welcome back to another video. Um, I want to just get on here real quick and I want to talk to the new content creators or even the potential new content creators. Y'all, if y'all want to do this, it's hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got inspired. I've been doing this maybe a couple of months now, and I got inspired by watching some of the other fellow YouTubers on here. But they have been doing this for a while. I want to say some of them have been doing it for maybe 4 years, 5 years, and they recently had a lot of success. They started off small, like we all do, and they kind of gradually gained momentum over the years. And then, like I want to say within the past few years, I mean not years, past couple of months, maybe in December or so, a lot of the smaller ones kind of just took off, the content creators. So I got my inspiration by watching several of the content creators on here. And I'm not going to lie, I thought it was going to be easy. By watching them, they made it look easy, they made it look um, effortless. Yeah, they made it look effortless. And but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work going into it. With the editing, I would say, well, some of you all younger folks, you probably will take on or pick up the editing a lot quicker than me. I'm gradually and slowly learning how to do it. But I wouldn't say that would be the hardest part, because if you're good at it, like, well, I'm not good at it yet, but I kind of just do minimum to no editing. I just kind of jump on here and start talking. But I would say the hardest part would be coming up with content. That's got to be the hardest part. I mean, just think about it. Do you think you can come on here day after day? You don't really have to upload videos daily, but when you first start out, it's kind of suggested, just so that you can get a library of videos going, so you can get a lot of videos and get your watch hours up and your subscribers. It's really hard. It takes a special kind of person to do stuff like this. I'm not gonna lie, it's not easy. Now, it may be easier for some than others, but a lot of people that start, they, I would say, probably 6 months to a year into, a lot of those people, they just drop off. I thought about it a couple of times. I think I'm going into month 3. I started in, actually, ironically, I started on January 1st, 2025. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So that's how I can kind of keep track of how long I've been doing this. So what is this? Is it the 25th today? I don't know today's date. Today is 22nd. So it'll be only 2 months on the 25th of March. God, it seemed like it's been a year. I mean, that's how hard it is. You know, you're going to have some good days, you're going to have some bad days, I ain't going to lie. And even on your bad days, if you can, you know, try to pick up the camera and just get on here, share your day. If you have a special skill or talent or knowledge, share that. Share that with people. If you have skills and things that you can teach people, get on here and share it. There's a lot of knowledge, and there's a lot of things to be learned by doing this. Some of the advice that you're going to hear, you just have to take it with a grain of salt. Some of it you can use, some of it may apply to you, some of it may not. You know, it just all depends on you as an individual. But hang on, y'all. My dog is whining to come in. Hang on just a second. I wonder if the camera's going to follow me. It's not going to follow me. I didn't want to get out of frame. You have to wait for a second. But there it is. This is following me again. Let me see if it's going to follow me to the door. I got to let him in. Come on. Sorry to interrupt. Come on. He wants me to go outside and play ball with him. So I'll just be a second. Yeah, I gotta go outside and play ball with him. But I'm not gonna keep you all too long. But I forgot where I was. Oh, I said, take away the grain of salt. There is a lot to be learned on here. And there's a lot that you can teach people depending on your situation. Like I said, each individual is different. And you have to kind of make your own way. You're going to have to carve out your own space. But getting on here every day or however long you decide, or your consistency that you want to use to upload your videos, you're going to have to kind of follow a schedule, follow a pattern. And that's another key thing, is to be consistent. And like I mentioned earlier, doing this daily is advised, especially when you're first starting out. And I'm starting out from scratch, y'all. Like, I've never done this before. I don't have a following. I don't have a following on YouTube, or, I mean, not YouTube, Instagram or TikTok or any of those platforms. I'm just getting on here from scratch. So it's been really hard, especially, getting subscribers, and, people don't know you from a can of paint. So it's like, they're like, why should I subscribe to you? So you have to convince them and get them content, so that, they want to subscribe to you, or be entertaining. I'm not very entertaining or funny or comical. I try to be, but, that's just my personality. But you may be different. People, they just gravitate towards you for different reasons. So everybody's got their own unique skill. So if you are thinking about doing something like this, don't be shy. Give it a shot. You've really got nothing to lose. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything to, download the YouTube. I think it's YouTube Studio. Once you decide to become a content creator, you'll need to use that so that you can keep track of your videos and your analytics and stuff like that. But I think we all have a YouTube account, because you wouldn't be watching me or other creators if you didn't have an account. I had an account, I think, established since 2020, when I kind of started getting on here and watching YouTube. But I didn't really start creating videos until recently, like I said, in January. So that is, as I say, the rest is history. I mean, I just picked up the camera and just I'm getting a little bit better as I go along. I'm not an expert by no means. My first video, if you can check it out, I'll try to link it below. It was just me out here walking in my neighborhood, y'all. I was just walking. I had a camera up, and I tend to, I guess, think better, and I can get my thoughts together better if I'm walking or standing, walking around or standing up like I am now. So, however, your creativity flows for you. Everybody's different. You do you. But I like it. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm not going to stand up and say I don't like it. I do like it. I just don't like the process, because it's really, really slow. So if you're looking to, make money quick on here, or become rich and famous, unless you already are, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen overnight. I'm not looking to get rich and famous, but I just I like, sharing, my thoughts with you all, like things I've learned. I like getting on here and sharing that with y'all. So it's, and it helps me too, to talk about things, and, to get you all's viewpoint. And I like interacting with people in the comments, and looking and sharing their points of view. But it is not easy. I'll put it that way. It takes a lot to get up here and do this. But I think what I was trying to get to, my other point, was consistency. You're going to have to get on here and follow a schedule, whatever that looks like for you. If you can do it every day, great. If not, at least do it a few times a week until you get your following. Once you get your following in your audience, you may not have to come up here and do this as often. But when you first start out, you're going to have to be pretty consistent, and you're going to have to come up with content pretty much daily. And the grind is real. It really is. So if you're thinking about doing this, I hope I have encouraged you in some way, or provided you with some valuable information that you can utilize in getting your channel started. So really all it does is, if you have a phone, everybody has a phone. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching me right now. So just get your phone and pick it up and just play record and play it back and see how you like it. If you like what you see in here, go ahead and post it. You just go to the YouTube, press that little plus button, and just upload your video and just let it roll and see. You never know. You probably be a natural and your first video could go viral. You know, who knows? But that's all, y'all. That's all I have for today. That's all I have for you. Please like and subscribe, and I see you guys in the next one. Bye.